It was in August of 2018, and I was getting ready for work in the morning, shaving, and I had just found a lump on my neck, and after getting it checked and stuff, within 30 days it was already stage 4, and it had grown. It was huge. So after 2 surgeries, with taking that out, and then chemo and radiation, I'm a little over a year right now cancer-free. Whew.
It's previous trials Dave and Tammy Severe have faced that give them the faith they can make it through this too.
You know, the winter of 2009 and, you know, even 9/11, we opened the restaurant the year that 9/11 happened, like the month before.
Do you think having gone through a cancer diagnosis and that journey with your husband almost makes this seem like we got this?
Yes. Yes. This is very temporary. We'll come back.
And that's the attitude they're choosing to have, even with so many people depending on them.
We have a huge responsibility. You know, we have 50-some people that work for us now. They have spouses, they have children, you know, they have a mortgage to pay. We have single mothers that work for us. It's a huge thing for us to be able to employ that many people, but it's also a huge thing that they're willing to work that hard for us as well. We've been together, some of us, 20 years, so they know we don't let each other down.
For 20 years, Old European has been serving Spokane breakfast favorites like their famous Danish abelskivers.
It's my grandmother's recipe. It was actually her last meal that she had in Denmark when she said goodbye to her parents and she never saw them again. So we're so happy we can share it with our community.
But delicious family recipes are just a small way this couple serves our community. When the difficult decision was made to completely close their doors for the coronavirus outbreak, their generosity in a time of uncertainty did not go unnoticed.
Our first conversation was, how are we going to be able to help them, you know, to survive and manage through this?
They are currently working to get their staff on unemployment, but the first way they knew they could help was with food.
We just let them go shopping in the coolers.
All the food their employees didn't take was donated to the Union Gospel Mission and Feed Spokane. And all their cleaning supplies and boxes of gloves that would have just been sitting on a shelf, they donated those as well, knowing supply across the nation was running low.
We just want to encourage other restaurants to join us in this. If you have extra items at your restaurant while it's closed down, just give it away.
Their donations are just a simple reminder that we can all look to fill a need with what we have. The ways to give go far beyond money, and it's often our own struggles that open our eyes to the needs that are out there.
We just felt, my wife and I, since you know, God healed me, that we needed to give back.
Dave volunteers every week to drive cancer patients to their appointments who don't have the same support he did from family and friends.
I really don't know their whole story. I just know that they need rides to and from their medical appointments.
Where does that value you have come from to give back?
God. It just comes from God. We're to do that. We're to give back.
It's an emotional topic for both of them. The gratitude they feel for all they have, their restaurant, employees, their family, and each new day.
Our employees also lift us up and help us. Like, for example, when we found out that Dave had cancer, they rallied around us like you would not believe. I mean, they just said, we will take care of everything. Don't worry about a thing. They showed up in their work clothes to work at our house and rake and take care of all the chores and just do everything. I mean, they are amazing.
They both know there's a lot of fear right now, but just because it's there doesn't mean we have to choose it.
You can either travel the high road and try to make life better for yourself and for your neighbors and your friends and family, or you can just sit in the dark and just moan and cry if you want to. But if you really choose, go the high road. It's better. It's a better place, even though it's scary.
At the end of the day, it's their faith that has pulled them through.
Anybody can be afraid of everything, but if you have faith, at least you have a way to associate the fear and a place to go to talk to somebody, which is God, about why you're afraid. Because He's listening. He is.